Welcome back. This is episode 3 of Brownie Studios. We're your hosts, Manil and Diaa. Last episode, we discussed the subreddit Am I the Asshole? Half of which were to do with birthday sharings. Check out our last episode so you can have a feel of what we were talking about. Today we will look into another subreddit, which is TIFU. What's TIFU, Manil?
TIFU stands for Today I Effed Up.
Links for anything that we'll mention in today's video will be linked in the description below. Let's get started. Today I fucked up by leaving a creepy note on my neighbor's porch.
Go on.
So actually happened a couple days ago, but whatever. I lived in a family neighborhood and I'm single, so it's been kind of difficult to meet people. I noticed someone who recently moved in. They set up their front porch super nicely, so in an effort to try and be friendly, I bought a 6-pack of seltzer. High Noons, for those wondering. I'm guessing that's like beer.
Yeah, it's probably beer.
Yeah. So we know this is in like America.
Mm-hmm.
And left a note. I drive by your house every day and love your porch. It really brightens the neighborhood. Let me know if you want to do some things Let me know if you ever want to do some porch sitting. Your neighbor on the corner. So it's like hashtag to blur the name out. Lo and behold, the person in question seems to be a single woman. I left it on their porch and have heard nothing. Now I realize telling a stranger that I drive by their house every day could be very suspicious, and I don't know how to make it not creepy anymore. That's about it. Fuck's sakes. But this sub is telling me I need 750 characters to post something, so I'm adding filler so they let me express my feelings. TLDR left a note in my neighbor's porch, and I think it may be creepy, but I was trying to make friends. Edit. When I left the note, I didn't know who was living in the house. Only after I did who it was, which adds to the creepiness since I'm still monitoring my surroundings. Also, I have decided to let it die. Edit. Another edit.
Okay.
Seems to be consensuous. It was not creepy, and the neighbor had no obligation to respond, and all I really wanted to do was welcome them to the neighborhood. So someone commented saying, if you didn't clarify you live nearby, then it would have been creepy, but since you live close and say so, it makes pretty clear why you said it. Hopefully they understand. Might just be shy. Also, I feel like you don't know if they're in a relationship, even if it was like a long distance, right? Like you've only seen their portion thing.
Yeah, but I guess they weren't trying to hit on them. They were just trying to make friends.
Yeah, I guess so as well. That's another thing. Yes, that's my one.
Okay.
I guess that wasn't really I fucked up kind of thing.
I mean, they did kind of fuck up, but not. Yeah, you're right. They didn't really.
Yeah.
It wasn't that deep.
But they did say their name. So imagine like there was a neighborhood meet and greet, and then they're like introduced. This is this person. This is that person, and they're like, "You're the guy who left the note," or like girl or whatever.
Creep. You're the creep that left the note.
They're the creep who left the note. That's so embarrassing.
Today I fucked up by obliterating my wife's fish.
Okay.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's a very.
It's a bit.
What's that? Clickbait. It's very clickbaity.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Happened last night. Wife's 8-year-old very large goldfish was passing away, had dropsy, was suffering, and was on the verge of death. Wife and I looked into the symptoms, and there was practically no hope of him making a recovery, so she asked me to euthanize him. Looking into methods, it seemed pretty agreed upon that the most effective and quick way to euthanize a fish was blunt force trauma. That is horrible.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's like that scene from The In-Betweeners.
I've not seen In-Betweeners, so I don't know.
One, the guy's fishes out a fish and then just starts punching it because it was out the water for too long.
Oh
so
my
he's just
God.
there punching a fish on the boat.
I think you showed me this before.
that was a much more dignified end for him.
You just punched a fish to death. Now we can take it back and eat it.
Now, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
my family were huge anglers, and I was designated as a fish killer when it came time to cook them.
What's an angler?
It's like a fisherman.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Back then, I was told to slam them on the ground as hard as I could. Well, my 8-year-old body wasn't strong enough to kill them instantaneously, so I had to do it multiple times. Honestly, it kind of fucked me up a little. Well, yeah, that would fuck you up a little.
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Flash forward to last night. I didn't want that happening again, so I wanted it to be painless. I asked my wife to leave the room because she was very upset, and I chose to do the deed by putting the fish in a plastic grocery bag and slamming it on the counter as hard as I possibly could. Oh man, that's bad.
Why?
I guess they had to. But that's horrible. The poor fish was absolutely obliterated. The force ripped.
What?
Can we get rid of that bit of me laughing?
No! No! No!
Are you laughing at a fish dying?
It's kind of funny. The poor fish was absolutely obliterated. The force ripped open the bag and
You're
sprayed...
trying your best not to fucking laugh. What kind of human are you?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Just listen to it. It's hilarious. Okay? It's actually hilarious what happened.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. I'm dating a monster.
The poor fish was absolutely obliterated. The force ripped open the bag and sprayed bits of what used to be a goldfish in every direction. Told my wife to stay upstairs and she started getting suspicious, so she came down after 5 minutes and it was just everywhere still. On the counter, on the stove, on the fridge, on the freaking Christmas tree we still have up. I was still finding pieces of it this morning.
They still have their Christmas tree up?
Yeah,
It's like March.
yeah, it's nearly March.
What?
I was still finding pieces of it this morning. Wife was aghast and traumatized. Cried until she went to bed. There's a TLDR.
I mean,
I euthanized my wife's dying fish quickly, but in the most visually traumatizing way possible.
quickly. Euthanized.
That's just...
Isn't euthanasia when, like, the fish would have consented to death?
I mean, when you put, like, a mammal pet to sleep, they don't really have consent.
Yeah, but euthanasia is like the person who's dying consents to dying. Any animal can't give consent.
This is true.
Yeah, so euthanasia of any animal is not euthanasia.
So what would you call this?
Murder.
But it was suffering.
Murder.
It had dropsy.
Murder.
What's dropsy?
I don't know.
Okay.
Murder.
Fuck's sake.
A fish died, Manil. Have some respect.
Come on, man.
Alright, so yeah. I guess he fucked up by the way he killed it.
Yeah.
What's the top comment?
Okay, so the top comment is...
Stop laughing!
Okay.
Fuck's sakes.
Pick out a Bob the Goldfish memorial plant at the nursery. Dig a hole in the backyard. Place Bob in hole. Immediately pulverize him with a blunt garden implement. Plant the new plant in the newly fertilized hole. Bob will now live forever. I don't get why I was laughing so much. I don't quite understand it.
They just said to pick the fish, pick the best pieces, pulverize it, and then plant it so that it gives a new life. Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's grim.
I would never do that. Stop it. Why are you laughing again?
This comment is the fish looking down from heaven like, and then it has eye, lips, and an eye down here. We should just put a picture of that.
Yeah, take
just
a
so everyone can
screenshot.
see. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, like and comment, and share with your friends and family. For more information on our socials and what we discussed today, check out in the description down below. And until next time, keep it real.